television city in Hollywood, this is the $25,000 Pyramid. Today's special guests from Benson, Didi Conn, and from Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, Richard Dean Anderson. And here is your host, Dick Clark.
Oh, thank you. Oh, a standing ovation. Thank you very, very much. I think it's just because it's a Friday, everybody's enthusiastic. You looking forward to the weekend?
Oh, sure.
You know, what are you going to do? What do you do when you have a weekend off?
Well, I've been so busy. I'm doing the Circus of the Stars. Circus of the Battered Stars.
What are you going to do?
Well, you see, I'm doing this act on a pole. This guy from Vegas came with this big pole. Oh, well, anyway, and he put it between himself.
I think we're in trouble, Didi.
I'm on top of the pole.
Yeah?
He slings it over his shoulder, and then, well, I'm on top. I'm doing flips on the pole. That's what I do, a flip on the pole, and teeter-totter board, teeter-board.
In about 1 minute, Bob Stewart will be out here personally saying he'll have you committed and me shot if we don't start this game.
Okay.
It's nice to have you here.
Thanks.
Hey, this is a good day. We've got Jerry Ola back and Gail Bischoff back again because they both won a lot of money. And how are you today, Jerry?
Just great, thanks.
You're going to fight to the finish here.
Oh,
or
for
something.
sure.
Somebody will emerge supreme. Rick, how are you, sir?
Excellent. Much better now.
So something was wrong yesterday?
No, the story.
Oh, the story got to you too. It's a touching one, isn't it? Yes, by George. Gail, hello.
Hi.
Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
All right, you all know how the game is played. You win one game, you try for $10,000. 2 games, 25. Let's move right to it, because by now I'm sure you know the rules. We have toys in the attic, wrap around, the troublemakers, return trip, shelling out, all ironed out, and we turn to Didi Conn.
We'll take shelling out.
All right, please describe for your partner these things that have a shell. Jerry, these are things that have a shell. Ready? Go.
Not a crab, but a...
Turtle.
No,
lobster.
apple, peach, blueberry.
Pie.
Where you find a pearl and not a clam.
Oyster.
It's a kind of pie from the south. It's a
Pecan
kind
pie.
of nut. And the hair. It's a kind
Tortoise.
of... another word for a prostitute is
Hooker.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Kind of fruit. Next one.
Tart.
Yes, you got the tart. All right.
I got a one-track
Let me think about that.
You are such a cute little thing with that little squeaky voice, and you come up with some very bizarre clues every now and then. You got 6 out of 7. Rick, what would you like?
I think we're going to try toys in the attic.
Toys in the attic. All right, please describe these things you find in an attic. Things you find in an attic. Ready? Go.
Okay, a wedding,
Gown.
a spider's,
Web.
a little tiny, not a rat, but
A mouse. Mice.
Yeah, you record a bunch of records, you put it into
Albums.
a Easter.
Bonnet.
Things that support the ceiling are big oak, wood,
Awnings.
ceiling, things that support.
Overhangs.
Support, gym, go on. A little tiny thing that you put around and
Clasp. All right. Good clues, though, Rick. That hold up the ceiling there, sometimes hand-carved. Oaken beams.
Jim Beam, wouldn't you know I'd go for that?
Beams in the attic and all. Jim Beam was
well, I had to start doing something there.
6 to 5 is the score, and Jerry, you have the choice.
I think we'll try wraparound, please.
Okay, describe for Didi these things that wrap around other things. These things wrap around other things. Okay. Ready, go.
It's a piece of something made like parchment. Parchment is a type of...
Paper.
A little old lady wears this thing on her shoulders.
Shawl.
The blank and crew of some TV show. The stars are called...
The cast?
Indian wears it around his head. Indian.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go on. A turban.
You have a cut and you wrap this thing around.
Ace bandage.
They put it on crazy people in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people thinking we have the chair wired or something. When the buzzer goes off, you go, nah, nah, nah.
I said straitjacket.
Yes, but it was late.
Oh.
11 to 5 is the score. Gail, what would you like?
We're going to take return trip.
Return trip, all right. Please describe these things that come back. Things that come back. Ready? Go.
Okay. This comes after spring.
Fall.
No, before fall.
Summer.
Yes. Okay.
Hiccup.
Yes. And hello.
Echo.
Hello. Yes. And achoo.
Sneeze.
No. If you
Handkerchief.
No. Pollen. People.
Cold. Allergy.
Yes. And these fly back to Capistrano.
Swallows.
Yes. And the ebb.
And flow.
No. This comes in with the ocean.
Tide.
You got it, right under the gun.
Ebb tide.
It's 11 to 11. All tied up, and we'll go back left to right again. Didi and Jerry, you have the troublemakers and all ironed out.
All ironed out, please.
All right, and now you have the election. Would you like her to give?
I'll receive, please.
All right, please describe these things that are smooth. Things that are smooth. Ready? Go.
Skin.
Not a river, but a...
Stream.
No, a big...
Brook.
Big one. Swans on them. Are on
Pond. Lake.
When you do this in the morning...
Shave.
Someone who doesn't have any
Bald.
hair. A slippery...
Slide.
It's a kind of fabric. It's
Silk.
smooth as... a chocolate. It's a kind of...
Ice cream.
Not Jell-O, but it's
Pudding.
chocolate.
That's it. 18 to 11. Gail, that means you got to come up with 7 out of 7 to tie it up. And you want Rick to give?
Yes.
Describe for the lady these ways to get into trouble. Ways to get into trouble. I should point out, if you skip one, she must go back and get it on her own. You can't assist her or use any extra time afterwards. Ways to get into trouble. Ready. Go.
Not telling the truth.
Tell a lie.
You take something that's not yours. You.
Steal it.
If I beg, blank, and steal.
Borrow.
If I'm listening in on someone, I am.
Eavesdropping.
If I take someone against their will, I.
Kidnapping.
If I go someplace where I'm not supposed to, I am. A long. There's usually signs that says no.
Trespassing.
If I don't go to school when I'm supposed to, I am.
Hooky. Playing hooky.
It's a tie. We're going to break that tie right after this word. Tiebreaker, you've selected words with J. Rick, you'll have H when we get there. Didi, describe these words, Rick, that begin with the letter J. Ready? Go.
Another name for jelly.
Jam.
If I'm employed, I have a.
Job.
The Orient, the
Japan.
country. If guy's real.
Jolly.
And you drive a four-wheel.
Jeep.
And to the world the Lord has come. The first word of that Christmas carol.
Joy.
Yeah. In the Olympics, you throw a long
Javelin.
spear.
All right. You did it in 23 seconds. We'll put 23 seconds up on the clock. In order to win, you must come up with 7 out of 7 in less than 23 seconds. Didi, describe these words that begin with the letter H. Ready? Go.
And eggs.
Ham.
Your house is not a...
Home.
Bail that, lift that, bailing and...
Hey.
A Tommy Hawk is another word.
Hatchet.
Pickled, it's a kind of fish. Jump over those little things in the
Hopscotch.
Olympics. And, no, jump over the...
Hurdle.
All right, I'm sorry the time ran out on you folks. Let's try for the $10,000. You feel like you've been here before? All right, you get your rub down. Same rules apply. Concentrate on your partner. We'll ask everybody to be nice and quiet, please. We're going for $10,000. Here is your first subject. Go.
The buttons, the collar.
Things on your shirt.
My, you're looking good today. My, that's a nice dress.
What your husband would say to you, what your wife would say to you.
My, that's a nice. Go on.
Next.
Rosé, Beaujolais, port.
French words, wines.
Yeah. Nancy, Jacqueline.
First ladies.
A pen, typewriter, a dictation pad.
Things you use in an office.
Dictation pad.
Things you use in a steno.
Typewriter, a telephone.
Things with buttons, things with keys, things with things you click.
Next, please.
2 pistols, 2 sabers, 2 foils, 2 swords.
Things you use in fencing.
No, I'm sorry. Things you use in a duel. If he'd said the boss's address book, or those others, would that have helped?
Things on the desk.
No, things used by a secretary. We wanted to get to that. And the other one was you're just not used to these. Compliments. What happened there? You have a nice dress. You're pretty. All those good things. 253. Wait a minute. I'm way off. This is the hard part. $400, isn't it? The $25,000 pyramid continues once again. Gail, you've won the chance now to go back and win again and try for $25,000. And you ladies will be pitted against the gentlemen. And by the same token, Jerry, if you win this one, you'll go over and try for the $10,000. We'll start with the guys in a moment. Rick, if you will, your attention, because you'll make the first selection. The splitting image, notice that. Fade out, snap to it. We proudly present You Need a Shave and the Mystery 7. Now, like to know what's going on there?
Yeah, sure.
It's a goodie. We have a stereo system worth about $1,000. Wow. If you elect to get the hard one. Now, there may be somebody who's watching now because we recently returned to the air, and that's sort of a new twist. We don't tell you what they all have in common there, so you really don't know. You're working in the dark. Now, is that the one you're going to... I see that gleam in your eye, Jerry.
My neighbors might not be gleaming, but...
You want to do that?
Stereo.
Yeah, we want to go for the stereo.
Oh, all right, fine. Once again, I'll identify it afterwards, but in the meantime, you got the usual 30 seconds. Ready? Stand by. Here's your first one coming up. Go.
You fly on the end of a string. This is a part fish, part woman.
Mermaid.
A little Disney character, deer.
Bambi.
Yeah. Not a alligator, but a
Crocodile.
Yeah. It's a big jet, Boeing.
747.
Yeah. The character in Peanuts, the dog.
Snoopy. Charlie Brown. Snoopy.
A shooting Haley's.
Comet.
That's got it. The man has just won himself a stereo system worth about $1,000. Congratulations. Now, did you guys figure out what they all had in common? Anything?
They were all words that were on this screen.
One thing. Things with a tail. They all had tails. All right. Didi, what would you like?
Well, snap to it.
Snap to it is. Describe for Gail, please, these things that have a buckle or a snap. These things all have a buckle or a snap. Ready? Mm-hmm. Go.
Not shoes, but long ones.
Boots.
Mm-hmm. This is a...
Dress.
No, the bottom
A
part.
blouse. A skirt.
Mm-hmm. Army wear it. They wear it. It's
A helmet.
Mm-hmm. A horse wears this.
Saddle.
Not the bridle. It's
The mane. The saddle. The,
no. Go next. Next one. A big shawl is another word for it. Is like a big.
Afghan.
No, that you wear. Next one, please.
Oh, ladies, we've had so much trouble with that. I know you're better than that round shows. You just ran into bad luck. Harness and a cape were the things that hung you up there. Maybe, well, we'll wait and see how the other team goes. Sometimes it goes back and forth like that. Maybe they'll not be as fortunate and have a bad round or something. I'm not wishing you any bad luck.
Thanks a lot.
No. I'm feeling so badly for them. What would you like?
The splitting image.
All right. Please describe these things that are split. Things that are split. Ready. Go.
This.
Hair.
You pay your telephone,
Bill.
your water. E.F. Hutton handles bonds and
Stocks.
2 people are married.
Duet, marriage.
A married husband and wife. They're
A couple, divorced.
It's a part of the chicken that's shaped like this, and you break it.
Legs.
You break it to.
Wishbone.
It's a city in Germany that's divided, east and west.
Berlin. Anything.
Everything about you, the way you act.
Personality.
Yes! Right on the nose. Rick, you got to be a lot of fun to be around on Thanksgiving Day when you break the legs on the turkey. You're weird, man. Really weird. It's 14-3. Gail, what would you like?
We proudly present.
I'm sorry, couldn't hear you.
We proudly present.
Thank you very much. Please describe these things that are awarded. Things that are awarded. Ready? Go.
Okay. The Academy Award.
Oscar.
Yes. And the Queen wears this on her head.
Crown.
Yes. And you use this to unlock your door.
Keys.
Yes. And when you go up in your job, you get a
Promotion.
And if you find somebody's dog, they give you a...
They give you a reward.
Yes, And if people divorce, and who gets blank of the children? Who gets...
Custody.
Yes, And sir is a...
Title.
That's it. Now, that's a little more like what you usually play. That sounds a little more like we hear from you normally. Now, you're trailing, and you have the choice of fade out or you need a shave. What would you like?
You need a shave.
Want to go the same setup?
Yes,
all right.
yeah.
Describe these men with beards.
Oh, yeah,
Men
yeah.
with beards. Ready? Go.
Okay, this is the president that freed the
Lincoln.
slaves. And guy in Cuba.
Fidel Castro.
And this is Trapper John. He used to be on MASH.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. This is the guy that cut off his queen's head. He married all these wives.
Henry V. Henry VIII.
Okay. This guy sang Lucille and.
Yep.
He sang. Skip it.
Ladies, I hate to bear these bad tidings, but you've lost.
Whoa.
Did she tell you who the guy who sang Lucille was?
Chuck Berry.
No, not Chuck Berry.
Oh,
Biggest male singer in the country now with a beard.
I'm sorry. Kenny Rogers.
Who was the other one?
Pernell Roberts.
Pernell Roberts, yeah.
It's hard.
Ladies, if you will be good sports and stand by, because these two guys, I mean, they know they've won. Look at them. I mean, they're pawing the earth over there. All right, let's go. Come on.
Oh, that's okay.
We're just laughing about what I was saying when the ladies ran into the trouble over there. It was a rotten score. You know, there's no getting away from it. I was trying to encourage them. I said, well, maybe you'll have bad luck. Maybe things won't work out. And I just thought, what a terrible thing I was saying. In any case, you realize, of course, I'm rooting for you, not against you. I hope you win the $10,000. You must beat $400, I think is what Gail won before. Your partner is terrific if you'll just keep in mind that he's drawing you a picture, if you can get a visualization of what he's talking about.
It's slightly crazy.
A little off to the right or left. No, you're right on the nose. Give only a list. Don't use your hands. Stand by. Concentrate now for $10,000. Here's your first subject. Go.
Mink,
Types of fur.
yield, stop,
Traffic signs.
Pocahontas,
Indians.
a crystal ball,
Things a fortune teller uses.
a fortune teller,
Things that predict. Things that see into the future.
predictions, hand holding, crystal ball, hand holding,
Things at a seance.
yeah. Red, white, and blue,
Colors on the flag.
apple pie,
Patriotic things. American
baseball,
things.
yeah.
You got it.
Boy. Jeez.
Hurry, Rick.
On guilty things.
That was a desperation. No. No, look, the good part about it is you won enough money to come back and play again. A sweet child.
Bambi, I wanted to say, but I thought it'd throw you all over.
It's a toughie.
Yeah.
The victim is usually.
Innocent thing?
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
That's a stinker. That's really rough. How many there? You know what that is? There are no innocent things in the world. 455, $750. We'll be back right after this. It's been a nice week and a nice day. Jerry, you've won $750 today. That means you are the high winner. You've also picked up a stereo worth $1,000 or so. A grand total of $1,500. You'll be back on Monday to compete again. Rick, would you do this thing again?
Definitely. The only game show I'll ever do.
Bless you.
You heard it.
Nice to have you back here. Good luck with 7 Brides for 7 Brothers.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Now, Gail, this is not over. I mean, let's see. Let me tell you, I've got it all written down over there on the side. You've got $400 you won today. It's a grand total of $11,150 and a trip for 2 to Hawaii. Congratulations. Didi Conn, we'll see you on Benson.
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight's the night.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all again here Monday for the $25,000 pyramid. For now, Dick Clark. So long.
For winning today's Mystery 7, Jerry Ola will receive from Schneider the direct compact stereo system. No cords, no wires, components plug into each other. Includes tuner, preamp, cassette deck, power amp, and speakers. Schneider Hi-Fi, made in Germany.